a lot of my content was gym and swimming, and that kind of thing doesn't really interest me. I know it interests the general public and like to see what I do in my daily life, but because I do it every day, it's kind of boring to me, and something that I don't do or get to do a lot is dress up. So I think one day I was just like, I'm not sure what to wear, and I always just love filming myself and talking to myself, and I think it just came naturally, and I just have an affinity to fashion and trying out different styles, and yeah, I do like editing those. Ooh, I feel like this question's always asked a lot, and I can't really think of one particularly. I think a lot of people would assume would be making the Olympics this year for the medley relay at the World Championships. But when you ask that question, I would always think about my first race at the SEA Games. It was 2015, I was swimming the 400 IM, an event I don't swim anymore. I kind of went into the final not really expecting anything. I was like lane 7, I think. It was right in this pool actually, and I don't know, I think having no expectations and then turning that 100 breaststroke into the 100 free and kind of seeing that I was like still in the mix of the race, it was exciting and touching, and seeing that I finished 3rd to make it to the podium, it was such an incredible feeling, and that's almost a decade ago and I still remember it, and that's really the reason why I still swim and why I swim in the first place. To me, I think it really is like a 50-50 balance. Like your training can be at 100%, and if your fueling is not at 100%, it's really not gonna make any sense for performance. So I really do think it's very important to fuel while I'm practicing, as well as before and after, and it helps that the 100 plus active tastes so good, because I'm not a drinker during training. Like I always feel very bloated, but sips in between the sets every now and then like always help, and yeah, people don't really realize the importance of it. Swimming indoors and having a pretty cold pool, like swimmers don't realize how much fluid they're losing, and they're actually sweating in the water, and like I said, I was a pretty bad drinker when I was in college, and before that too, I would like not drink at all during the 2 hours that we were swimming. So I do think it's very important to drink every now and then, even if it's a sip. That's why like the electrolytes are so important, right, in the 100 plus. It hydrates you more than just a sip of water, so definitely something that I think everyone should do while they're training.